Yeah, we're good. It's like,
It's all good. It's a learning process. Should go here. Okay. Good. Meeting called to order at 3:11 p.m. Roll call done by swiping. Have all of you swiped in? All good? All good? Perfect. All right. Before we move forward, we do need a temporary clerk. Kevin.
I'm willing to nominate Nicole for temporary clerk.
Nicole, do you accept? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Is there a second?
Second.
Nicole, do you accept?
yeah.
Great, Nicole. You are now the temporary clerk. You want to come up here? All right. Acceptance of the minutes. I ask that you all scroll down to the bottom of your agenda, take a look at the minutes, give it a run through, see if anything needs to be changed, and yeah. Are there any changes to the minutes? All right, looks good. Seeing none, we'll now hold a vote. In order to accept the minutes, we need a 2/3 majority vote. All those in favor? All those opposed? All those abstaining? The minutes have been accepted. Administrative reports.
Hello, everyone. Quick update. We registered 519 students between the summer and up until yesterday, which was the voter registration deadline. So our office will now be shifting gears to prepare students to vote, so helping students become educated about these things. So if you have a student group that is interested in learning more about helping to get out the vote, please let us know. The Montclair State Votes Coalition has a meeting tomorrow. The SGA is invited to be there if anybody's interested. I will get you back to you about the time and location because I don't remember it off the top of my head. And that is it.
Perfect. Any questions for Dr. Pagan? Giovanna?
The time was 1 to 2. I knew that.
Thank you, 1 to 2. And it's on the 4th floor right over here.
Which room?
417. If not 419.
Any other questions
Thank
for
you.
Dr. Pagan? Thank you. All right, officer reports. All right, so basically nothing going on now. So Rama, you report next week. Don't worry about that. Any legislative to be sworn in that's handed in their packet. All good, so they'll probably be coming late, so we'll wait till then. Yeah, for me, how's it going, everyone? Happy gloomy, rainy day. Hope everyone's doing all right. Happy swiping. Yeah, I hope all of you are doing okay. So a couple things I want to add. So I'm sure all of you are well aware. Next week, what's going on? There you go. I can't stress that enough. It's really important that y'all are here, that y'all are present, that y'all are participative, dressed up, business casual, preferably no jeans, no sweatpants, no hoodies, come in looking great. She's gonna come over here, her honor, she's gonna be giving a spiel about whatever it is, any initiatives going on here at the university, whatever it is. So it's really important that y'all stay engaged. Y'all should be on your phones for any reasons other than an emergency, step out of the room. It's really important that y'all are participate. So if anything, ask your questions, whatever it may be. Next week it'll be a pretty lengthy meeting depending on what may go on for re-charterment wise. As you can see here, we have a whole list of new business of orgs looking to charters, so just bear with us next week. And yeah, and remember, if y'all have class going on at 5:30 or whatever it may be, and the meeting's still running late, be sure to excuse yourself. Don't distract anything, just walk on out, don't need to let me know. And be sure, y'all, to submit your schedules. It's important that on HawkSync, I have that legislative survey, general information. All of y'all should be filling out that survey. So I'll put it in the group chat at the end of this meeting. Make sure y'all fill it out. We need your schedules. So that's important. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. All right, so cabinet report. Any cabinet reports?
This past, what day is it? Yesterday, I had a meeting with the safety committee on campus. If you guys see any like unsafe scenes on campus or like anything that isn't ADA compliant for people who are handicapped, take a picture and let me know so I can report back to the committee for that.
Any questions for the director? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else in cabinet reports?
All good.
Sounds good. All right, committee reports. Any of y'all who have been meeting, anything to say on behalf of what's been going on? Kelly?
Hey y'all, or review here. So just so y'all know, the deadline was this Sunday for Class 4 orgs and initial charters. That being said, 2 orgs have made no contact with me, nor have they submitted their paperwork. Therefore, they will go into grace period for next semester, and the deadline for Class 3s is this Sunday. So if y'all know any Class 3 org, tell them be sure to check that they haven't received countless emails from me about rechartering, because so far I've received nothing, and there's over 20 orgs that need to recharter and submit their paperwork by Sunday.
Exactly right. Yeah, and just point of clarification to the legislature, it is on the orgs to make sure that they're, being held accountable, that they're checking their email, that they're being responsive to whatever it is that we're supposed to expect from them, so look out for that. Yes?
One of my Class 4 orgs just informed me that he was like telling me that he was like in the hospital all weekend.
Oh yeah, they're good. We talked to them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're totally
Yeah,
good. There's just two others.
Okay, good.
But they're
Yeah. If any general exceptions that have to be made, we're lenient on that, of course, so as long as we're just made aware of it.
Sorry, and 2 more.
Mhm.
And then also 2 of them Rise Up, and Rise Up wanted to know why they had to recharter since they did already in the spring. And then Pre-Vet said they just became an org in the spring, so they were also confused because they were on the list that I got of who's going to recharter this semester.
From what I'm aware of, they're going in the spring.
Which
Pre-vet
one?
chartered last spring, so they're gonna go up in the spring, so I guess that just has to be.
Okay, so Rise Up.
Rises as well, right? Yeah. Regardless of any Class 4 organization, they will be chartering every year. That's set in stone already. So if it's not the case this semester, it will be the case next semester.
So they were on the list that I got that's who's recharting for this semester, and that's why they were just confused
Got
because
it.
they did it last semester. So am I telling them like, yes, it is this semester they're recharting?
I have my own schedule, like a master list of who's supposed to be going, so I'll be sure to relay that back to you.
Okay.
Yeah. From what I'm aware of, they should be spring. Yeah.
Rise up.
No, pre-vet.
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
because they did recharter last spring, so that I know they're going in the spring. Okay. All right, anything else in committee reports? Or any questions for Kelly? Seeing none? All good. All right, programming. So I did want to touch up with all about committee responsibilities and all that, just to get y'all familiar about what to expect in them, that y'all should be attending your committees. So I did, for one more time, want to go over the Excel sheet and make sure that y'all are sitting in your respective committees, just to make sure that y'all are doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to pull it up right now, and we'll go through it. So sit tight. All right, here it is. All right, so just to get a pretty much good idea of this list right here. So it's important that y'all are sitting under committees, your respective committees that y'all chose, just so that we have it all solidified, all the times are solidified, and that way each committee has its own respective chair. So in the event, of course, there's pretty much going to be no business going on, so it's really just important that y'all have your chairs for each respective committee that you're in. That way we can move forward with training, what to expect within each committee for the rest of the semester, and what to look forward to. So as you can see here, some committees, have more people than others. So I just want to get a general idea of in terms of whether or not it's your schedule or whether it's your interests of which committee you want to sit on. But it's really important that at least the Government Administration Committee and the Org Review Committee are prioritized. because it is like mandated on our end that we have at least 5 people sit on org review, because as y'all see in the agenda, orgs are going to be going up this semester to charter. So it's important that we have the actual amount of people in that committee to make it official. So I just want to get a general idea of people in appropriations and marketing to see if any of y'all could possibly make time for Tuesdays 12 to 1, or if you're just in another committee, if y'all be willing to switch on over to org review, that'd be great.
Can you go over what or
What org review?
right?
Oh, so like what the committee is?
Yes.
Oh, so, well, yeah, so pretty much the gist of it, organizations, right? You charter them, they go through a specific vetting process through us in order for them to get officially chartered and recognized. And what that pretty much entails for those who haven't been around, like if you all haven't been a legislator, it's totally understandable. Pretty much on the organization's behalf, they give a presentation on behalf of their org in front of y'all. So pretty much what org review entails is that organization has a presentation ready, that it's reviewed upon, that the legislators in that committee give it a recommendation before they come up to this meeting and present and get voted on, approved or not, on behalf of y'all. So it's important that people sit on this committee if you want to ensure that organizations are doing what they're supposed to be doing, whatever it is it may be, just so we go through the proper channels that way. So that's pretty much what it entails. They go through committee, they get reviewed on their presentation, what the org's all about. That way, questions are hashed out in committee, and then when they do come up for like the actual legislative meeting, when we do like have the vote at the end, it'll all be justified. That way, we all have an understanding of what they're all about. So, yeah.
You can switch me from marketing listening to that one.
You are an angel.
Thank you. Please
Destiny,
let me know.
right?
We have so much
Yeah,
fun.
the timing doesn't work for me.
That's fine.
It's not 12:45, but I'll do government and administration as well.
Cool. All right. You're already sitting on which ones? Student affairs?
Student affairs and publicity.
Okay. Would you be willing to step out of publicity and go into org review, or do you want to like? And that's the other thing I want to add too. So like, it's minimum required that y'all sit on these 2 committees. But if y'all feeling though you want to, pick up the pace or whatever it is, like put yourself out there, by all means, we encourage you to sit on more committees, because at the end of the day, that's pretty much all the action is going to take place in. So if you're willing, Genevieve, to sit on J&A, it's a really important committee. Then again, it's up to you if you can fit it into your schedule.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it works for my schedule.
Oh,
Which is why,
good.
because student affairs is at 4 to 5,
Mhm.
and I have my internship now, so.
So
I'll
switch
be-
out of that one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so we'll have it down now.
Org review is great. We had zombie Skittles this week.
Oh my God, they're so
Yeah.
good.
Where like some of them taste really bad and some of them taste good. So you're really just kept on your toes. We have so much fun.
Yeah, that's the
They
idea.
were really bad.
So they didn't try that one. Everyone lets it over, swipes that out.
All right. Is there anyone else? Angela?
Are you okay, Janet?
You want to get in G&A? Sweet. All right. And then you're in dining, right?
Yep.
Got it. Sounds good. All right. Is there anyone else here who either wants to switch, or you don't have your 2 committees yet and want to make me aware of it? Seems like we have a good number now. So yeah, be sure y'all are attending your respective committees. I'll be sure to put all of y'all, update the group chats, making sure that y'all are all in it. Again, download GroupMe if you don't have it already. You're all going to be put into your respective chats. And the chairs will be reminding y'all, hey, come meet. And all committee meetings are going to be held at the SGA conference room, which is downstairs in the annex. So it's going to be in there. So take that into account. Sounds good. All right. So that's pretty much what I have down after that. So yeah. What's up?
I might have to change my, because I'm in academic affairs, but I might have to change it because somebody came up on Fridays now.
Okay.
So I have to like switch it. I'm not sure which one I should do. Like, because the ones that are really good with appropriation, there's a bunch of people there.
Got it. All right, that's fine then. We could always accommodate. Because would student affairs still work for you? That time?
Student.
That's
Yeah,
Monday
definitely,
4 to
yeah.
5.
4 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's good. And if anything, like if something does come up, like y'all all do have access to this sheet, and keep that in mind. So if y'all have to make any edits, just be sure to let me know that y'all are switching committees. That way I could like put you in your respective chat and all that. Yeah. So, yep.
For academic affairs, do you mean 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.?
Nice catch. Yeah, that's
It's a 12, yeah, so it's 11 hours.
exactly.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's happening with that committee. And it's Speaking Friday. That's a time that works for y'all sitting on it at least. But again, I understand like that can still be tentative, but it's pretty much set right now. So at least meet this Friday for y'all on that committee. That way we can sort out a chair and go through like what that committee's all about more in detail. So.
I could also do marketing and publicity.
Okay. So I have you for student affairs.
And
all right. So I'll take for now. I'll just take you out of the affairs. How about that? And then I'll put you in for marketing in the meantime. 'Cause that's fine. Okay. All right. Does everyone here have at least 2 committees or worked anything out with me with the rest of your schedule? All good. All right. So we'll move out of that. All right, so that's that with programming. So we'll go ahead and with unfinished business, as you can see, the bills are all lined up as is. So with the financial clerk bill and the clerk bill, we do need a president present in order to consider those bills. So he hopefully should be coming in soon. So in the time being, we'll move forward. All right, so seeing that, we'll just move back into unfinished business if he does come in. So I'll go ahead and move into new business and place the committee of the bills in their respective committees. So bills F2019-18 through 22 be placed in order review committee, and bill F2019-23 be placed in G&A. So with those 2 committees, keep in mind, those bills are going to be placed in it, so official business will be conducted. So be sure to attend your next committee meeting and take account of all that. So that's good. Great, that's done. All right. Does anyone have? Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
There's my president. Just in time. Love it.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Just let him settle in. All right, so seeing that our president's here for us to move forward with the bills, we're going to move back into unfinished business. So now considering bill F2019-15 financial clerk 90 appointment.
Be enacted by the legislature of the Student Government Association of Montclair State University Incorporated that whereas Kevin Nye has expressed interest in serving students of Montclair State University, and whereas SGA Treasurer Rama Elias has met with Kevin in regards to the position of financial clerk to discuss the duties and responsibilities for said position, and whereas Rama has found Kevin Nye to be prepared and fully qualified for this position. Be resolved that Kevin Nye is appointed to the position of financial clerk for the 2019-2020 school year, submitted by Jarrell Saunders Didymus, SGA President, September 30th, 2019, endorsed by Rama Elias, SGA Treasurer, September 30th, 2019. I forgot to make that clear. Sorry.
I'll just report.
Hi everyone. So I am Rama, the Executive Treasurer. I communicated to you guys a little bit earlier that the position of financial clerk was open. So the purpose of the financial clerk is to assist the SGA bookkeeper, who also works within my office, in any financial paperwork related matters, filing of paperwork. In my absence, Kevin would also be responsible for training organizations, or financially training them rather. And we have been meeting and communicating since the summer. So we've met on various occasions, and I deemed Kevin fit for the position.
Questions for the author? Candidates report. Kevin.
So I know you guys will know from being registered, I also ran for PBT, but I'm really not straight that I did drop out, and I found out financial beneficial for me because I actually do like budgeting money and stuff like that. I was part of board last semester and I did a lot of finance, so I kind of know exactly how it works. Plus, me and Pam have a hate-love relationship, so it's also fun too.
Questions for the candidate?
So you said you have plenty of time for the position?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Question? So you're already sitting on appropriations committee, right?
Yes.
Sounds good. All right. Andrew.
Do you have intentions to embezzle funds? Okay, that's a
Gonna strike that question down. Any other questions for the candidates? Okay, committee report?
So, in committee, we did we had a vote, and it was 201 positive unofficial recommendation in committee, and that's what we have.
All right, so that's all it is. So, and then just point of clarification to the legislature. So pretty much what that entails is his bill, which is this one, has gone through GNA, and so the committee gave an actual recommendation, which is the proper procedure. So that vote was given, and being that y'all heard it was unofficial, that's because we didn't really have the amount of people required in that sense. But at the end, it's just a recommendation, so it's pretty much up to y'all just to whether or not y'all vote for it or not. So, yeah, questions for the committee? Okay. Debate and discussion on the bill. Savannah.
Yeah, just want to say, like, Kevin's always in the office. He's involved a lot in the SGA and has helped me personally with my organization a lot. So, he's great.
Anything else in debate discussion? Gabrielle?
Kevin, I look forward to seeing you as financial clerk. You do a great job in everything you do, and I'm happy to see you walk around and help the SGA.
Great. Oh, wow. Anything else in debate and discussion? All right, seeing none, we need a 2/3 majority vote in order for this bill to pass. All those in favor? All those opposed? All those abstaining? Bill passes. Congratulations. Oh, right. No, she's not responding.
Every time I see her. Good job, Kevin.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and consider the next one and reconsider it. So with the bill, the next one, Bill F 2019-16, the person who would explain it on behalf of SLAN isn't able to make it at the moment. So if someone would like to reconsider this bill at a later date, that'd be great. Kevin?
Motion to reconsider Bill F 2019-18 SLAM budget line transfer.
Is there a second?
Second.
Yeah. In order to consider this bill at a later date, we need a 3/4 majority vote. All those in favor? All those opposed? All abstaining? Bill will be now considered at a later date. All right. Now considering Bill F 2019-17, SGA Clerk Russo appointment.
Be enacted by the Legislature of the Student Government Association, Montclair State University Incorporated, that whereas Nicole Russo has expressed interest in serving students at Montclair State University, and whereas SGA Secretary Sharice Sumter has met with Nicole in regards to the positions of clerk to discuss the duties and responsibilities for said position, and whereas Sharice has found Nicole Russo to be fully prepared and fully qualified for this position. Be it resolved that Nicole Russo is appointed to the position of clerk for the 2019-2020 school year, submitted by Gerald Saunders, and as SGA President, October 7, 2019, endorsed by Sharice Sumter, SGA Secretary, October 7, 2019.
Office report.
Hey y'all. So, as we talked about before, we kind of revitalized the clerk position this year. It's not like, you gotta write word by word. And Nicole, as soon as we announced that we're having 20 people to be the clerk, she was one of the first people that reached out to me. I explained the position to her. She was all welcome for it. She already has experience of being a clerk from previous school that she was at, so I thought she was fit for the position.
Questions for the author? Andrew?
Was there anyone else who was interested in being clerk?
I think so. They were reaching out to Jonathan.
Any other questions for the author? Candidates report. Just give a spiel about why you're interested.
I'm interested because I want to get more involved in SGA, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity.
Questions for the candidate? Kelly?
Do you have enough time to commit to the clerk position? Wonderful.
Andrew?
Do you really want to do this? Are you feeling pressured? If you are, just don't feel bad about saying no now.
No, I did this at my old university, so I would really like to continue to do it this year.
Where did you go?
Bloomsburg University, Pennsylvania.
Ooh. That's outstanding. Gabrielle?
What's your major? Family Science and Human Development with a concentration in PK 3 teaching.
Wow.
Somebody else have
Any other questions for the candidate? Someone in the back have a question? All right. Committee report. Andrew?
In committee, we voted and it was a 2-0-1 positive unofficial recommendation.
Yeah. Questions for the committee? Okay. Debate discussion on this bill? Great job presenting.
Great.
All right. Seeing none, we need a 2/3 majority vote in order for this bill to pass. All those in favor? All those opposed? All those abstaining? Bill passes. Congratulations. Oh, great. Kevin?
Motion to go back to
Is there a second?
Second.
Now back to office work. All right. And point of clarification, we have a legislator here who needs to be sworn in. So I guess I asked that y'all come up here and just give a spiel about your name, your major, and why you decided to join the SGA.
Hi, I'm Amy. My major is
Go ahead, John.
Hi, my name is Amy. I'm a psychology major. I'm a sophomore. I joined because of Mufasa. Originally, I used to have a legislator type position at my high school, so I'm kind of familiar with how this meeting goes. So I thought it'd be fun to do it again.
Good. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand, face to the crowd, and repeat after Eric.
Okay.
So I,
I, Amy Edex,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of legislator
that I will faithfully execute the office of legislator
of the Student Government Association of Montclair State University, Incorporated. We'll break it up.
Yeah.
Of the Student Government Association
of the Student Government Association
of Montclair State University,
of Montclair State University Incorporation.
All right. And that I will,
And that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
uphold the Constitution of the student government.
uphold the Constitution of the student government.
Congratulations. So yeah, good job. Well, you have been telling everyone else has been sworn in. You can now vote, so congrats. All right, so that's that. All right, so let's go ahead and move into open forum. All right, welcome to open forum, everyone. Does anyone have anything in open forum? Andrew.
All right. Hey guys, I know last week I said how voting was going to be due this week, but now voting is doing next week for Lasso Prom. Lasso Prom is November 19th. It's a Saturday. 9th, my bad, thank you. November 9th, it's a Saturday, and ballroom A/B downstairs. And tickets have not been, like the link hasn't been dropped yet, but stay tuned on the Lasso page if you want to buy tickets. Voting for prom king and queen will be done the next GMM, which is Tuesday, 3:45 till 5. So.
Any questions? Great, cool. All right. Anything else in open forum?
NAACP is having our voter wellness event tonight. Civic and voter engagement is actually coming and talking about the importance of voting and things that you need to know and stuff like that. So it starts at 7 p.m. It's in Machuga Heights in the multi-purpose room. And yeah.
Machuga Heights, where is that?
It's
Right next to San
On that side.
where Sam
Do you know where the rec
lives.
center is?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like,
It's straight down.
like straight down.
Yeah, there's a big sign that says Machuga Heights.
Well, now you know.
No, I'm saying like right by the right.
Anything else in open forum? Excuse me, what? Oh, do it.
Okay, hi guys. So I said there's a lot. There's like 24 plus class 3 orgs that need to re-charter. So if y'all know anyone from these orgs, I'm gonna like spit off the names really quick just so you can tell them like, hey, just so you know your paperwork's through Sunday. Okay. Arab Student Association, Fashion Club, Innovative Audio, MSU Barbell Club, Accounting Society, Active Minds, Biology Club, Calypso, Data Driven Student Alliance, Environmental Club, Future Educators Association, German Club, Habitat for Humanity, International Student Organization, Montclair State Food Systems, Montclair State Bongra, MSU Acapella, MSU History Club, MSU Pensa, MSU Prudential, Music Therapy Students Organization, Psychology Club, Spanish Club, and the Yes She Can campaign. That's all due Sunday.
I would like to say, I'm a class 3 director. I remind them every time we talk. So
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but I'll send out the email tonight.
Well, I know it's not you, so thank you.
Yeah.
And they still till Sunday, so it's
Exactly.
not
Don't be
like
alarmed. If
it's just
anything, I'll be in touch with you
here.
in the sense that it has to go through unless there's an extenuating circumstance, of course. But just you don't have to say a word to that. So.
Yeah, you're doing your job. Thank you.
It's all that matters. Is there anything else in open forum? Gabrielle? Go for it. It's fine. You just, I'm on to you.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm working on like crafting a bill for fair trade, and then also Samaya and I were like talking about doing another bill for home law. But we're just like trying to do bills because we're legislators, so like why not try making it that way?
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So if anything, like we can chat afterwards, just to give me more detail about like that and just which proper channels we could go through to get that started. So just stay tuned for that. Anything else in open forum? We're gonna move to that part of open forum that I'm sure y'all are well aware of. Legislator of the Week. Yeah, don't forget about that. So, Kelly, give us your candidate for Legislator of the Week. Who do you think is best fit for this week?
So this candidate is in committee with me, and she has been so great in keeping us on track. And we go off on a lot of tangents in our committee because there's just so much to talk about in the scope of what we do. And she's always keeping us on track and always doing her job. And that person is something.
Sorry. Thank you all so much. I have to thank my parents and of course SGA.
Way to go, Savannah. Stay tuned afterwards to get featured on our Instagram. So, yeah. Good job. All right, that's that. Anything else in open forum before we adjourn? Just, yeah, pretty short meeting, but again, next week, up drum.
I came in late, Tom, no. But y'all know Susan Cole coming next week, right?
Yes.
John probably told y'all, but next week, none of y'all be on your phones watching here. Cause yeah, that's going really disrespectful. So even moving forward after that meeting, I'm gonna need for all y'all to put your phones away. So that's all I have to say.
Got it. Thanks. So yeah, just stay tuned for that, and be sure to be here on the dot, 3 p.m. We'll be sure to start by then. So as soon as Dr. Cole comes in, we'll all give her our undivided attention. So. Yeah. All right. Jarrell.
Don't forget, if you're not doing anything, it's raining outside, so I might as well stick around for a little bit. Slam is having their bingo tonight. they giving out TVs, you know, gift cards. So, you know, all of that, you know, I think y'all should stick around, you know, and go to Slam's event tonight. Yeah, tomorrow's the 90s party.
Come out to the 90s party, y'all.
Tomorrow. And make sure, if y'all not doing anything this weekend, come to the homecoming game and showcase and all of that.
Yeah, y'all get involved. Look out for all that good stuff happening. So. All right, is there anything else in open forum? All right, seeing none, meeting adjourned at 3:45 p.m.